with
now
one
batting,
man out.
the first baseman, Neil.
In now, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
In there, strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High in the air out to center field. Jones has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 65.
Coming to the plate now, Gabby Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Phil Niekro, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez ranging up the middle. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
The left fielder.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Dan Straley takes the ball here, as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 58, Dan Straley.
Acuna will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on its way. This is a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he pops it up. Ramirez shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Necro leads off first with 1 away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hops this one up. And no one will track it down. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded back up the middle. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here, but they're in front 4-0. Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself 0-2 count if you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Caleb Smith
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31, Caleb Smith.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Chipper Jones.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. 1-2 now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone up into the second deck. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. His second of the game, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around this dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Third baseman.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul, lost to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
In now, Dale Murphy. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Two and one to the two-time MVP Dale Murphy. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Ryan McCann.
Stepping up now, Brian McCann. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 6-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Jones is right there. And that will retire the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the moment. They still find themselves down 6-0. Comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Conley.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in for the Braves, Phil Niekro. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Albies on at first, nobody out. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His career numbers with Adam Conley, he's 1 for 2. Runners on first with 1 down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Guerrero is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Albies rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as the lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now the 2-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 8th inning coming up. The Braves on top 7-0. Here's Neil Walker. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Necro's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, number 65.
Striding in once again, Gabby Guerrero. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Flip of his glove for one on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 61, Adam Conley.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
John Birdie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
John Birdie.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Austin Bryce enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
37, Austin Bryce.
Digging in once again, Dale Murphy. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, Dale Murphy.
From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Now batting, Andrew Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Here it comes, 2-0. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Full count now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Brian McCann.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Guerrero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Starlin Castro starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Necro into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, as you can see right there, D-Row, hitting that knuckleball, not an easy thing to do. The pitch prior, he missed by a mile, but that one right there, he hit right on the screws.
Yeah, Dan, there's no rhyme or reason to why he missed the previous pitch by 6 inches to a foot, and then he's able to barrel up this one. You know what? Knuckleballs, I always say, let's get through the day, find a way to get your knock with runners in scoring position, then get me that 90-mile-an-hour fastball back on the mound.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit high and deep to right center. Murphy's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
So striding forward now, Cliff Floyd, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's a 7-2 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Johnny
and gentlemen,
Venters answers the call from
please.
dugout as he'll try to
These
record the
changes
final
for
2 outs
Atlanta.
of this one.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 48, Johnny Venters. Now catching and batting 9th, number 27, Tyler Flowers.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez.
Number 2,
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Ramirez.
Line drive to center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Curtis Granderson would be next. The 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Two out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Miami down to their last strike. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Atlanta get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Phil Niekro earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Wei-Yin Chen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.